in Lancashire, that's the province, Liverpool area, a complex maze of underground tunnels underneath the entire city, so they can take people like Wayfair. Remember the Wayfair gate?
Yeah.
Waifs. They take waifs. Waifs is a homeless children or abandoned children, so they can grab the kids and take them down there and do the terrible stuff they do. And a fare is what you pay for to traffic people, like a fare on a boat. So Wayfair, paved to traffic children. That's what that actually means. Name of the company itself. And you can see, again, these interesting constructions that are very satanic. That's a church. I mean, wow, I'm not going into that church. If you know your satanic symbology, I won't go into that church. Thank you. There's a lot of satanic symbols there. This is another one that has a dumb tunnel entrance under the Liverpool, the Anglican Cathedral in Liverpool. And there's the inside. And you can see again, here's the Illuminati Masonic symbols of the dark and white, the black and white. They use their symbols like Q said, they love, symbols will be their downfall. Then in London, the cabal still controls the CLC-1 base under Westminster, goes under Westminster Parliament. It has massive tunnels and dump facility with intricate tunnels that expand out under the entire city. Accesses are from the New Victoria Tube Line, Intercontinental Hotel on Park Lane, Buckingham Palace, the Hyde Park Tube Station. That's part of the maglev system. Actually, connects there. The tower.
Well, they said, Gene, they said that the Queen was moved from Buckingham Palace and that she'll never be returning there. Is that true?
She actually got locked out. I was laughing because her butler couldn't get the gate to open. So he went up and it has access where it does a retinal scan and a thumbprint and a DNA, and it wouldn't open. So then she got out, wobbled up there. It wouldn't open. They told her, wait right here, we'll be coming to help you. Yeah. They helped her, all right. They helped her into arrest. They arrested her. I was laughing. It was so funny.
I didn't know that.
So that guy that Charlie Ward said was the new king was not, right? It turned out to be not true, correct?
He's actually third in the family, so it would be even firstborn is in the lineages and the families. It's always the firstborn. So even if he is the true king, I really don't care. The only king I'm gonna want to come back is Jesus Christ. Thank you. We don't need kings that rule with human kings that rule with absolute power forever. That's how we get absolute corruption.
That's right.
They rule with impunity. We don't need that. We need people that only serve a maximum of 2 4-year terms and they're out permanently.
4 years.
Yeah. So they also get at this one from most of the Downing Street residences and offices, as well as many more. Downing Street's in central
you said
London.
It says part of the maglev. That means the magnetic train system is underneath.
Yeah, magnetic levitating train system. Those things go in Mach speeds.
And all of them have the equal sign. The equal means that's still under deep state control. The asterisk means there are children saved from there, and the plus means that the alliance have gotten control of it. But I don't see any single plus. It's all equal, so it's still under deep state control. The whole of England, the whole of the UK. That's why I don't like to visit that place.
Yeah. So underneath the Prime Minister's residence at 10 Downing Street, that's still an access as well. That's still under their control. As well as the United Kingdom Chancellor, his offices situated off of Whitehall, a few minutes walk from the Parliament is where that's located. Downing Street was built in the 1680s by George Downing. So there's the symbol. And 10 Downing Street, this is the location of the Prime Minister. There's dumb access from there. And this is Downing Street. So you can see, again, it's pretty massive. You're talking entrances from all of this mess. And then now in Manchester, still under cabal control, connected by tunnels all the way into Wales and Ireland. So these tunnels from Manchester they go all over the entire island. In Oxfordshire, the Harwell Laboratories has a dome. The Watchfield Military Science College also. That's the Defense Academy Institute. It's called MOD, which is Ministry of Defense at Shrevenham. It's located between the villages of Shrevenham and Watchfield. It's called Vale of Whitehorse. So if you know your satanic symbols again, this is the facility that it's under, has accesses from all this. Then in Suffolk, the RAF Lakenhearth, that's Monsoon 1 facility. That's what the name of that is. It's called Monsoon 1. So this is Lakenhearth. And then in Wiltshire, Rudlow Manor. This is a really, really nasty one. This is where you got really lots of really nasty critters down there. This was formerly known as RAF Box, Royal Air Force Box Facility. Station, Royal Air Force is what that stands for. That's just outside of Bath, and a lot of Bath has tunnels from back in Roman times under it. It goes all the way out under Hadrian's Wall, all the way across the English Channel into France. Yeah. And it's near the towns of Box and Corsham in southern England. See, this is actual pictures of that, some of the dome. There's some of the storage facilities for the nukes they had there before.
What were the nukes for?
British nuclear, their nuclear arsenal.
Okay.
People don't realize, but right now the big ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, are all gone. They've all been neutralized. They only have tactical nukes. They don't have the intercontinental. They took out they were rebuilding them, but they were all neutralized back in the 90s, and they had to rebuild everything. And then they were neutralized again in 2016. And so what they have is what they've rebuilt. Corsham Computer Center is another dome, and that's also Wiltshire. So this facility, this huge computer center had blackmail, all the blackmail they use, like on Hollywood stars, you know about that. They blackmail them with little kids and stuff, videotape them like at the Playboy Mansion and all that. They keep that to keep everybody in control, for all the prime ministers and presidents and parliament and congressmen and senators. So they had a big, huge server here in Corsham where they keep all that. And also that has a huge chemical and nuclear storage. It was 6 levels, it had hybridization research. It was part of Project Mannequin. And Project Mannequin is, again, a Mark Ultra, where they're hybriding it with like Nephilim as well as AI and making super soldiers. And that's called Portendown. This is one of the really super nasty ones that's very old. Like it says, the site of the world's longest running chemical weapons testing on humans. They actually were testing on people they take just for chemicals and weapons that they would develop at Portendown. That's a huge, huge domes facility. That's a satellite picture of the area of Portendown. Then in Yorkshire, Menwith Hill. That's another RAF, Royal Air Force. It's satellite tracking, has a huge dome facility under there. Then in Wiltshire, East Knoll, this was accessed from Aleister Crowley's residence at Cloud House. It has massive demon presence there because of all the stuff Aleister Crowley and the Church of Satan were doing there. Then RAF Flyingdales is another dome facility that also does satellite tracking and satellite control. That's another one of those.
Candace, what's her name? Crowley. That's his granddaughter, right? The one that did the moderating for the debates.
Correct.
Yeah.
Really?
And then, so looking at that facility, you can see space operations and mission support. Then in Ireland, there's Ireland. Counties. In Mayo County, entrance from a feeder to the Ale River on the foothills of the Party Mountains. It's 12 miles east of Westport while heading to Lake Cara. This is an ancient facility. It's over 1,000 years old. Then Station Island is also a very high-level demonic area for satanic ritual abuse and levels, circle sacrifice area. Then in Wales, that's their flag, and there's Wales counties. There's the map of Wales. In Brecon Beacon, Wales, this is another very old dome. Then Sweden, there's Sweden. And this island we'll be mentioning here shortly. There's a dome on that